All right, good afternoon, everybody. So we are going to talk about a tree that is not very well discussed here in the Phoenix Valley, and it's kind of a bummer to me because this is one of the better trees that I have, and it is a very cool tree that is not very common here in the valley. So if you have one of these just growing, then you're probably one above everybody else here in Arizona, because these are a wonderful fruit that is just not known about or eaten. So this is called a Suebelle white sapote. So this is in the sapote family, and this fruit is also called a Mexican pear, and it also tastes very much like a pear. I guess that's probably one of the best ways to describe it. This is a fruit that you eat fresh, and you probably have never tried this fruit because you want to basically wait till the fruit softens on the tree, and you want to pick it that second before it falls. If it falls, it's going to splatter on the ground. It's going to be that soft, and then you're going to lose that fruit. But I got this tree at Lowe's, and I got this one about, I want to say 6 or 7 years ago. It's going on a little bit of an older tree. It's a very slow grower. It's in the citrus family, and it has a wonderful fruit, wonderful tasting fruit. I really enjoy this fruit. But I kind of wanted to show you guys the plant. It's gotten a little bit taller. It is now also above my shade canopy, so it is up into the 9 or 10 foot area. But what I wanted to show you guys was the sheer amount of blooms that this plant has on it, because it's never quite bloomed like this. And I think it's more of a maturity thing. It's one of those things where you just got to wait. You got to just wait for it to happen, and then eventually you'll get really good fruit. So I want to kind of go over the blooms real quick on these and show you how many blossoms that this tree is producing, and I'm hoping to get some good fruit. So we got a nice one there, big cluster here, big cluster here, some there, and we start to get into the bigger stuff here. So we've got one there, blooming here, blooming here. I mean, look at the amount of flowers that are on this plant. Flowers there, flowers here. It's just loaded. Look at those. They look like grapes almost. Let me get a little further in here. It's just nonstop. I have never seen a plant flower like this, but this thing has so many blooms on it that it is insane. We've even got the bees out here for the pollination, but every branch that I look at is just completely full of blooms. This is extraordinary for me because I've not quite had this plant bloom like this before. Little bees, see, little bees are active. I've actually got a little hive that's just beyond this here, so they're coming over here and pollinating this white sapote for me. So yeah, this is a fruit that you guys have to try and that you guys have to grow, because like I said, this is not very common plant for here. I have noticed that they like a little bit of humidity. I've got it right here next to my pond, so it's getting a little bit of moisture that's coming off of the pond. But other than that, it's a full sun plant. You'll want to give it maybe a little bit of shade protection while it's a little plant, because they do grow very slow, like I said. But once they get going, they become a little bit bigger. So you can see the size on this tree, and like I said, I've had it quite a few years, and it's finally getting to some substantial size. So yeah, this is one that I would like to see more of in the valley. Only a few people have these white sapotes, and I wish more people would grow them because they're a wonderful fruit. So I'm hoping to have quite a few fruit to share this time around so that I can interest you guys in this Suebelle white sapote. So yeah, beautiful plant, tons of blooms, just tons and tons of blooms, way more blooms than leaves. So yeah, I'm hoping to get a good crop of these white sapote. Beautiful tree. I've got it planted right here next to an ice cream bean. This ice cream bean's getting a little bit bigger too now, so these two will definitely protect each other. All right, guys, that's white sapotes, and go out and get you one. Like I said, I got this at Lowe's. Thank you for watching.